had a few dozen spots or so of barrier coat that failed, so sanded that down per instructions to 80 grit, wiped it down, and touching up these spots with some barrier coat. The boat's eventually going to need to get blasted and the whole bottom redone, but I've been trying to put that off for as long as possible because there's no blisters and it's really not too bad. It's just spots here and there that are coming off. The boat hasn't been waxed yet. It's been over a year for that. Still actually has some pretty good shine in it. We got some paid help. By that I mean paid in beer and dinner. Wrapping up day one Thursday here. It's always nice when stuff looks really shiny. So we got prop sanded, rudders done, shaft, struts, prepped the bottom, and gonna swim platform struts, and we're gonna do the through holes, which that'll probably get moved to here, because we've already done barrier coat 1 here. Got lucky with a beautiful day in the boatyard. I think it was quite literally sunny and 75. Trying to get some shots in the sun of how the hull looks before even getting around to cleaning and buffing. It's already got shine on it, and I think it's going to come around even more. I've got new pads from 3M and using their 3M one-step compounded wax, the least aggressive compound, because I mean the boat's in pretty good shape. I mean, shoot, it's smooth. So yeah, that'll come on the weekend here. You know, this part always gets sooty because, you know, exhaust wants to just come shoot up here. But yeah, great first day at the yard here, even though we had a little bit late start getting supplies, but good stuff. So where we left off yesterday, I got a second coat of barrier coat on the boat this morning because it is a lot cooler today. It's going to take a lot longer for this to dry. So started that early, have a timer set for about 4 hours to come back and check all these spots. Now, the boat needs, and I say needs in quotation marks, to be completely blasted and redone. You know, where it kind of looked like that boat across the creek there with the bottoms back down to gel coat. That's very, very expensive, and the whole goal of the barrier coat is to protect the gel coat and fiberglass from water intrusion, so you get blisters and you know, delamination and ruin the boat. In my case, there are fortunately no blisters, no issues, no water intrusion, just a few spots to where the barrier coat actually failed. And I have fixing this year again a handful of spots with the like Interlux Inter Protect 2000, you know, 2-part, and then going back and doing 4 coats. The recommended minimum is 3, so should be in pretty good shape there. You know, what I did here is sand down and kind of feather into the existing barrier coat up to the black and blue bottom paint and just fill that spot. It's not going to be perfectly smooth, but this isn't a speedboat. The goal here is to protect the bottom and not create any further issues or create, you know, rather prevent damage. Had some hired help yesterday, got the wheels all shiny and nice. Got the zinc saw. I'm gonna tape those up and spray all this shiny running gear back to flat, dull gray. Even though I wish I could say, well, I wish it could stay shiny like this because it looks so good. So, pro tip, a lot of people go to West Marine and buy this, which is perfectly fine if you like to spend a lot of money. This works well. It's what I've been using for years. This is $25, $30 a can now, and I was reading on the internet that this is exactly the same thing, and according to the safety data sheet, it pretty much is. This is just a zinc rich spray, which is okay to put on the metals, because obviously we already put zinc anodes on the struts and shafts and rudders, not the struts, well, these struts. So anyhow, the zinc is totally safe to spray on the bronze and metal components, because that's exactly what this is. And what I do on the trim tabs here is I'll spray the whole thing with the zinc coating and then roll the bottom paint on top of the zinc. The zinc acts as a barrier between the copper ablative and all this metal. You don't want to put bottom paint directly over top of metal. You will eat that up. So using the zinc spray on all your underwater metal, and then you can choose the bottom paint on top of it if you'd like. But for the running gear, I've only put 3 coats of that stuff on and had very minimal issues. The trim tabs get sun because they're not exactly under the boat, so I put bottom paint on them, and that seemed to have really helped keep the barnacles off that.